Retro.
Hello there. This is James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and whenever I'm in this part of the galaxy, I listen to Dennis and Jay on Podcast Stardust. Makes flying a little more tolerable. Don't tell Anakin.
Welcome to Podcast Stardust. This is the fully armed and operational podcast dedicated to Star Wars news, reviews, and discussion. I'm Dennis Keithley.
And I'm Jay Krebs.
And this episode will feature another round of Revenge of the Sith trivia. But before we get into the questions, Jay, remind everybody where we can be found on social media.
Well, I know the answer to this one. We are on Facebook and Instagram, conveniently at Podcast Stardust.
Correct. 1 point for Jay.
Yay.
All right. So, again, this is part 3 of our trivia. I'll try to remember to put links to the first 2 parts if you haven't listened to those episodes. But this will correspond to the segment of the movie that we covered in episode 865. And these questions are, again, from that segment runs for about 23 minutes, 37 seconds to 34 minutes and 42 seconds. And the questions cover everything that happened there. So, Jay, are you ready?
I am ready and excited.
Okay. Got 32 questions for you. And I honestly don't even remember what I wrote. So this was back in March. So we'll see how this goes.
For both of us then.
That's right. Okay. Question number 1. What is Obi-Wan's excuse for not going with Anakin when they arrive at the Senate?
Oh, he says he's not brave enough for politics.
Correct. And
yes.
So he's got to report to the council is the second half of that. But not brave enough for politics. And they had that fun discussion there. Okay. The plan to rescue Chancellor Palpatine was whose idea?
Let me think about this for a second. Oh, that was Obi-Wan's, because
That's
Anakin says, "Oh, wait a second, Master. The whole operation was your idea."
That's right. That's right. Okay. Following up on that, question number 3. What 3 things does Obi-Wan list for giving Anakin the credit for the successful rescue mission?
He says, you, oh gosh, how does he say it? You killed Count Dooku, you rescued the Chancellor, and all while having me on your back or something like that.
Right. You got the second and the third one, which is killed Count Dooku and rescued the Chancellor while Obi-Wan is unconscious on his back. But there was something that happened in the movie before that.
Oh my gosh. Why am I blanking on this? It has something to do with Grievous, doesn't it?
Nope.
Shoot.
All right. The answer is he rescued Obi-Wan from the buzz droids.
Oh, rescued me from the buzz droids. Yes. Why can I not remember that? Thank you.
No problem. All right.
How tended shame.
As you can see, I'm very fond of this conversation. Question 4.
Gosh. Awesome.
What is Anakin's response to those 3 reasons?
Oh, it's all because of your training, Master.
That's right. Neither one of them wants to talk to senators.
No.
No, you go do it. No, you go do it. Hey, you deserve the glorious day. You're the one that's responsible for this. But wait a minute. You're the one that taught me everything I know. No. Okay.
The poster boy.
Yeah. Question 5. How many times does Anakin claim to have saved Obi-Wan's skin?
9 times. And then Obi-Wan says only 8. That business on Cato Nemoidia doesn't count.
Actually, it was 10 times.
Was it 10 times? Shoot.
Yep.
Darn it.
But I know you're going to get the next question. Which time does Obi-Wan say doesn't count?
The business on Cato Nemoidia doesn't.
That's right.
Doesn't count.
And we
I'm
finally
so
got
glad that we know. Yes, what it was.
Yeah, you're both talking about the same thing. we finally got to learn about that one from Mike Chen in his
Yes.
novel. So,
Brotherhood.
okay. Question number 7. Which Jedi Knight greets Chancellor Palpatine at the Senate offices after his rescue?
Mace Windu.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. What does Mace Windu say Grievous will do after his most recent escape?
Oh, that he will run and hide as he always does because he's a coward.
Correct. And then what does Mace Windu say will be their highest priority? Well, I'm sorry. What does Mace Windu say will be the highest priority of the Jedi Council
Finding Grievous
so they can end the war?
and then
Very
the
good.
war.
Correct. Yeah, that is such an uncomfortable conversation. You can tell that Palpatine and Mace Windu do not like each other at all, but they have to keep
Mm-hmm.
up these political niceties. And, you
Right.
know, Palpatine's like, oh, thanks to your 2 Jedi Knights. And Mace Windu's like,
Yes.
yes, thank God they rescued you. Whatever would have been
Yeah.
done if they did not.
Smiling through the, yeah.
And I have to
Regretted
talk to
tears.
those 2.
Exactly.
All right. Question number 10. Which 2 senators does Anakin speak with at the Senate offices?
At the Senate offices.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'm skipping way ahead here.
No, don't
In my
skip way
brain
ahead. This
can.
is right after Mace was talking to Palpatine.
Oh, well, he talks to Bale and he talks to
Uh-huh.
Jar Jar.
No, he talks to Bale and then he talks to Amidala.
Oh, I wasn't counting Padmé. Sorry.
Because Jar Jar's not a senator; he's a representative.
She's a senator. Okay. All right. I was going robot chicken there for a second.
There you go. Question number 11. What rumor did Padmé hear about Anakin?
Oh, that he'd been killed in the Outer Rim sieges.
That's correct. It would have been so much more fun if it had been something else. Like, I heard you had toured a fair.
Oh, well, okay.
Rumors you'd been killed. They do have hollow transmitters, Padmé. You can verify
Right.
that one pretty quickly.
This is
Okay.
true.
Question number 12. Where had Anakin and Obi-Wan been staged in the war prior to Palpatine getting kidnapped?
Oh, in the Outer Rim.
Yeah, you have this knack for answering the question before I ever ask it, which you just
Oh,
did a
I'm
second, the
sorry.
Outer Rim Sieges. Yeah, that's where he had apparently been killed. So yeah, I knew you were gonna get that one.
Yay.
All right. Question 13. What does Padmé admonish Anakin not to do?
To show affection, basically. And she says, "Not here." And he says, "Yes, here. I'm tired of all of this."
Keep going.
Dub, 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 dub. I don't care if they know we're married.
Right. And then what does she say about that?
Anakin, no, you'll be expelled from the
Yeah,
Jedi
don't talk
Order.
like that. Right.
Don't
Yeah.
talk like
Talk about
that.
not caring if anyone notices their affection and that they are
Yes.
married. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what she specifically admonishes them for. Okay. All right. Question number 14. See, I'm impressed with how much you remember of the dialogue here. This one
Thank
you're going to get. What news does Padmé tell Anakin during the reunion at the Senate offices?
Something wonderful has happened, that she's pregnant.
Exactly. Kind of the whole plot line of the movie. So, yeah.
Right.
All right. We're finally getting away from the Senate offices. Which planet does General Grievous flee to after the Battle of Coruscant?
Oh, he goes to Utapau.
Correct.
Dun,
Who
dun, 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 dun.
who does General Grievous contact after arriving on Utapau?
Lord Sidious.
Correct.
After he and then he finally collects himself. He does such a good job too. He's like coughing his full head off right as he's going up the ramp, and as soon as he activates that holocron, he's just like, Lord Sidious.
General
Like
Grievous.
nothing ever happened.
Get an inhaler.
Yes.
All right. Question 17. Where does Darth Sidious tell General Grievous to take the Separatist leadership?
Move them to Mustafa.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. That, prescription plan through the Separatists is not all that great. So
No, definitely not.
no inhaler for Grievous.
Okay, question 18. How does Darth Sidious characterize the death of Count Dooku?
It was an unfortunate but necessary part of the plan. Kind of
Well,
thing.
you've included an extra word there, so I'll give you a multiple choice and you can answer it.
Okay.
A, of no consequence. B, a necessary loss. C, unfortunate. Or D, a setback.
Unfortunate. See.
Actually, B, a necessary loss.
Was it? Okay. That's why I had necessary in my brain, but then I thought he said unfortunate too.
Loss. It was an unnecessary loss. But I will soon have a new apprentice, one that is much younger. Right.
More powerful.
Question number 19. Where does Padmé want to have her baby?
Oh, back on Naboo by the lake. She knows the perfect spot.
In the Lake Country, correct.
Yes.
And once again, you're anticipating the next question. Question number 20. Where is the perfect spot for the baby's room?
Oh, just she knows the perfect spot down by the lake where they got married.
More specific than that, though.
In the Lake Country.
Yeah, the Lake Country, on Naboo in the Lake
I'll
Country,
go
but
fix up the baby's nursery.
right by the blank.
Right by the sand. No, okay.
Okay, AR Darth Vader.
Right by the gardens.
Very good. There you go.
Okay.
You got there eventually.
I was really going to be disappointed in myself. Glad I pulled that one together.
Okay. Question 21. What does Padmé say is the reason Anakin finds her to be beautiful?
Well, love is blind. Did you? Yeah, she says love is blind.
No. That is
because
part of the
I'm
conversation.
so in love. Yes.
Correct. Yes.
No, it's because I'm so in love with you.
Awkward conversation. That's
A
where
little
they
bit.
definitely they definitely needed
haven't
Carrie
seen each
Fisher's
other in a while. Yeah,
Yeah.
script doctoring.
Because I'm so in love. No, it's because I'm so in love with you. So love is
So
blind.
love is
Oh,
blind. Did you?
stop it.
But it's
Love you both,
probably true.
but knock it off. Okay. Question 22. What does Anakin dream about that causes him to wake up in a sweat?
It's a beautiful sweat. Padmé, I'm sorry. Padmé dying in childbirth.
Yes,
Sorry, I
Padmé
got a
in
little
childbirth and the baby crying, and go take a shower.
Oh, come on. When he gets up in the middle of the night, come on. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll leave that there.
What item is Padmé wearing when she attempts to comfort Anakin that catches his attention? I wrote that question very carefully.
Oh, the Japor snippet.
Yes.
I remember when I gave this to you.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Japor snippet necklace.
I think I remember that. I think that came up on World Between World at some point, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah. Question 24. What does Anakin promise Padmé after they talk about his dream?
That he will protect her and he will prevent it from happening.
Yeah, he won't let it become real. Okay. Question number 25. Who does Padmé suggest might be able to help them?
Obi-Wan.
That's correct. All right.
She has good intentions.
Yeah, and they should have Anakin should have followed up on that. I think they would be much better off. They would have been much better off if they had done so. All right. Question 26. Which Jedi does Anakin seek guidance from about his dream about Padmé?
Oh, he goes to Yoda.
Mm-hmm. Question 27. What three words does Anakin use to describe his vision? Excuse me. What three words does Anakin use to describe his vision to Yoda?
Pain.
1.
suffering,
That's 2.
and fear.
Nope.
No,
Guess again.
pain. It's a pain. It's of pain. It's of suffering, and it's of loss.
No, one more try.
Oh shoot.
What's he afraid of?
Death.
There you go. Pain,
There we go.
suffering, and death. Okay. Question number 28. What does Yoda say is a path to the dark side when sensing the future?
Fear, and you
Fear
must what?
of
Of
what?
loss,
There you go.
of losing. Do
Mhm.
not fear.
What does Yoda describe as a natural part of life?
Death is a natural part of life. Mourn them, do
Mm.
not. Miss them, do not.
Mm-hmm. And what leads to jealousy?
Attachment.
Uh-huh. You're doing well. You're on a roll. Question
I'm
31. We got 2 left. What is Yoda's answer to Anakin when asked what he must do?
Ugh, worst advice ever. You must let go of everything you fear to lose.
Close enough. Train yourself to let go of everything
Train
you fear
yourself.
to lose. Yeah.
Terrible, terrible advice, Yoda. Sorry.
That's all good. And then the last question. True or false? Mustafar is a moon.
False? Because I think doesn't they say the planet Mustafar?
That's correct.
Okay.
There was, I can't remember what the legend source is that called it a moon, which is what made me think of this question in the first place. But the Wikipedia page says that, or I think it was a Wikipedia page that I copied here. It says the resulting gravimetric duel between the gas giants Jestafed and Lafrani over Mustafar heated the planet's core, transforming the lush world into an imbalanced volcanic hellscape.
Oh,
So there we go.
love that description.
Yeah, but let me tally up your score here.
I feel like I
And you
struggled a
gained.
little bit, but not terribly.
No, you did really well. 28 of 32. So that's a very good score.
Yay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's
This
for
is
sure.
one of those segments that didn't lend itself to like the numbers questions so much that I like to throw in there and the like. It was,
Mhm.
I mean, most of this, as you can tell, was like what everyone was talking about because it very much was a talky section of the
Yes.
movie. A lot more conversation going on than anything. So
Very heavy in dialogue. So yeah, I think I got like a 88%. I'll take that.
yeah. So well done. It's a B
And well
plus.
written. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
It was fun as always.
All right. So forgot to mention this at the top, but we're doing this because we're recording some episodes early to accommodate some summer vacations and travel. And so we're kind of out of our normal programming that we fall into, but we'll be getting back to that soon. But with that said, thank you all for joining us for this episode of Podcast Stardust and this installment of Revenge of the Sith Trivia. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll have part 4 sometime in the next month or two. And if you want to make sure you're here for it, then make sure you subscribe to the podcast on your podcast of choice. And if you could do us a favor, please give us a 5-star rating on your podcatcher and leave us a written review if your podcatcher supports such things. Those do drive the algorithms and help others find the show. And of course, we are part of the RetroZap Podcast Network, and you can find all previous episodes of the show over on retrozap.com. Jay, you want to remind everybody what our social media contacts are and where else we can be found online?
Sure. And you don't have to relocate from Utapau to Mustafar to find us. We are on Facebook and Instagram conveniently at Podcast Stardust. And you can also check us out on our YouTube outlets, which is both the YouTube music and traditional YouTube. And so you can head over to both of those, like, subscribe, and share those out. And let us know how you did on this installment of Revenge of the Sith Trivia. And we also have our Pinterest boards that we maintain with all kinds of fun things for everything Star Wars. And you can also check out our TeePublic store, and the link to that is in our show notes. And you can pick up one of 7 different show logo designs available on all kinds of things from home goods to apparel and everything in between. So once again, the link to our TeePublic store is in our show notes.
Well, Jay, this is normally when you tell everyone what you got coming up in cosplay, but we're recording this like way in advance. So why don't you just go ahead and remind everybody where they can find your cosplay projects?
Absolutely. So very easy on j.snips cosplay on Instagram. So you can catch me over there doing all kinds of fun things. So you can catch me as Hera, 2 different versions, Ahsoka, the Fourth Sister, my Mandalorian, Leia, and some non-Star Wars things as well. So once again, that's at j.snips cosplay.
All right. Well, normally I'd tell you all what's coming up on the show, but again, we're recording this in advance. So the answer is I don't know yet, but we will be back with a lot of our usual projects in the near future, covering Star Wars news, Clone Wars, and the like. So just be on the lookout for that. And we'll get back into our regular swing of things soon enough. With all that having been said, thanks for listening to this episode of Podcast Stardust. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, may the Force be